Hello, hello. I'm back. Trying to do more of these videos. I've gotten pretty good feedback so far, so I just wanted to pop in and talk a little bit about fear. So I spoke with a potential client earlier today, and when a friend of mine set me up with her, so she was a referral client, and when I spoke with her, I could hear hesitation in her voice. I could hear fear in her voice, and I acknowledged that throughout the entire call. And one of the things that I kind of had a conversation with myself is I appreciate where she's coming from when she has this fear in her voice, because so often we're all stuck in that place. And it could be as something as trivial as, I'm afraid to pick up my phone to call this potential client because what if they say no? Or it could be something as big as facing the big D, be it divorce or death. They're both pretty traumatic. And so a lot of fear goes behind that. And oftentimes we just allow fear to paralyze us. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that, both from a business standpoint as well as from a personal standpoint, because in business, it can literally destroy our business. If we are plagued with fear when it comes to picking up a phone or shooting a text out to someone that you've spoken with before and just following up, that's where so many sales are lost, is just in the process of follow-up. So we touch base once and they don't respond. Well, how do you know they weren't just busy? How do you know that your email didn't get drowned out in the pile of emails they faced when they came back to work on Monday? So oftentimes we get paralyzed with this fear that we don't move forward. And that can be to the detriment of us and to our business. From the personal standpoint, I can tell you that fear can paralyze you, and that all you can think about is death. When it comes to someone that you love, let's say they have a terminal diagnosis. Oftentimes, and I've lost my mom. I lost my mom when I was 31. When you get that prognosis of, 6 months or 3 months or however long your loved one has to live, you get so focused on death that you don't focus on now. So the time that we have is now, and we need to make precious use of that. So that's just my message today, is that, whether it is being someone who reaches out to get a client, or whether you need to fill a position in your company and you just don't know if you're going to have the budget for it or not. That was the case with this potential client. She was so afraid of, I don't even know where to start. I don't know how much I'm going to have to budget for this. I don't know how much your services are going to cost. And the truth of the matter is that if you just take the time to ask, oftentimes you get the answer. But if you don't ask, you will never know. So that's just my message for today. No real meaty substance kind of woo-woo message, is just to allow fear to hop in the backseat for a while and see what happens. So this is Thursday, and I hope you have a very productive Friday and a great weekend. Relaxing, take care of yourself. I'll talk to y'all soon.